Hi, this is just a short video just to discuss the differences between private applications and public applications and show off something we started working on as part of the Xero XT Hacks Developer Challenge for 2017. This was a great hackathon essentially that encouraged people to build things with the Xero API. And Databuzz decided to participate, and one of the things we wanted to build was something that ran on FileMaker Cloud natively and also used the public application integration method instead of a private application integration. So if you're familiar with our fmAccounting link solution, it allows FileMaker users to integrate their FileMaker solution with the Xero, and it uses what's called a private application where you set up an app on the Xero sort of website and store some credentials in FileMaker and create some keys and exchange those. And that's then used as part of the OAuth method to authenticate, and it doesn't require a user to have a account with Xero. It uses the private application to do the authentication. A public application integration, on the other hand, does require each user to have an account with Xero and to authenticate using those credentials each time they want to work with the Xero API. So here's a copy of our fmAccounting link solution. This is running on the FileMaker Cloud, and here's an example of how a public application integration might work. We've got our consumer key and consumer secret. We've created a public application on the Xero website and grabbed the consumer key and consumer secret here, and we've added a little connect to Xero button, which is what Xero recommend, and that opens up a little card window in FileMaker 16 showing a little embedded web viewer. So instead of just authenticating seamlessly and automatically, users need to put in their particular Xero account credentials. So I'm just going to put in my ones for my little test account here, and that's authenticated, and I can now allow access for 30 minutes. So it's not unlimited access, it's access for 30 minutes. And as part of this integration, I have to copy a code, but trying to see if we can work around that in some way. And then I click Get Access Token, and this is what you need ultimately to talk to the Xero API. So I've got my access token and my access secret, which are good for the next 30 minutes. So at this point, everything sort of works pretty much the same. If I go into contacts and create a new contact, and we'll just put in a company name, and we'll put in a contact, so John Smith. We'll leave it at that. And we click push to Xero upload current record. That all uploads fine. We get our Xero contact ID, so no change there. We create a new invoice, add a couple of line items, and just maybe change a couple of quantities around, and push that invoice to Xero. That all uploads fine, and we get our Xero invoice ID. Everything works the same. We can perform exactly the same functions. It's just that initial authentication that changes, and so we're trying to get a feel for whether people would be interested in having a version of fmAccounting link that uses the public application integration method. It does require more work from the user in terms of they've got to have an account with Xero and they've got to enter that every time, but it would solve a particular problem, which is providing native support for FileMaker Cloud and iPad and iPhone users, where we don't need the dependency of the Mac plugin. Anyway, would love to hear your thoughts. Let us know, send us a comment, and thanks for your time.